There is power in a story, and we all have a story. Our stories, if told, can inspire, encourage, and motivate. Hi, I am Rhonda, and welcome to the Book of Lives. Hi everyone, welcome to the Book of Lives. Today we're going to be chatting with a young man with a passion for media productions and photography. Hi Noel, welcome.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for stopping by and sharing a little bit of your story with us. I appreciate that. So Noel, on the Book of Lives, we're all about stories, and stories have a beginning. Tell me, when did you first realize that media production, graphics, and photography meant more to you than just a hobby?
Well, it first started in church. I'd say that is the starting point. In preparation for or concerts, etc., I would usually be dreaming about these sort of things. Um, Even in church, while the message is being preached, I would have been drawing cameras, the instruments, drum sets. It's the whole works. And I'm one person said I'm a dreamer, as in my personality type. I found myself dreaming a whole lot and visualizing um, the mechanisms behind the art and how things are presented, especially through lenses.
So you weren't paying attention to what the pastor was saying? I'm
Well,
kidding.
I was. I was.
um,
I guess the message was inspiration for those things.
understood. So this passion led you to start your own media company. Tell us what's the name of your company and how long it's been in existence. Tell us a little bit about your company.
Correct. So the name of the company is Aspire Media. Aspire Media and Dream Photography. As I mentioned, you can guess where the name came from. I'm always dreaming. I'm always, visualizing how the best angles for imagery, for and even for anything regarding the arts. I'm always, trying to see the best angle possible to catch and to capture whatever it is that's being reported. So it started about over 10 years ago, where I turned my passion into business after doing business studies. I figured, you know what, this is a good way to merge my natural giftings and talents and to, make it something profitable, something that I could offer.
So starting your own media company, of course, I know comes with challenges, right? Now you have to balance your passion with your values, right? So you have a certain
Right.
unique value set, you want to make a profit. So how was that for you? Because I know you have some unique values. How did you balance these strong values that you have with the need to make a profit?
Well, the balance, or I should say, the integrity came as a result of um, recognizing who and whose I am. I always refer to the basis and the foundation of me knowing who I am is understanding where I come from, not only my family background, but understanding who I am in Christ. And that shapes and that kind of centers me whenever different requests may come. And it's something that may be profitable, but I wouldn't want to lose my soul over it. So many offers came for me to do things outside of my moral compass and so on. But what kept me grounded is understanding the purpose for which I I was doing whatever it was in terms of the whether it be photography, music, uh, understanding purpose helps to guide my decision. Understanding I have a God to please, and name of Christ to glorify.
Hmm. Hmm. So, it's often said that we can't hide, who we are. So how did embracing who you are help with your confidence and your growth? What did it do for you?
Right. So embracing who I am. Who am I?
Yes, who are you?
Um, yeah, who am I? I would usually ask persons the question, who are you beyond the attributes that describe you? Because we could easily say, oh, I'm kind, I'm this and that, but understanding who you are is closely linked and tied to where you come from, or the identity that you share. And as mentioned before, it's really understanding my identity in Christ that helped me to stay focused. And I'm a person who likes efficiency. I'm a person who likes uh, quality output. So these qualities definitely underscore how I am and who I am. Uh, so understanding identity in Christ, and understanding as well that there's a certain level of perfection that is required of us in Christ. Be perfect as your Heavenly Father is perfect as you. And it's not necessarily absolute. It is progressive. It's something we're striving towards. So I'm not necessarily a perfectionist. I am, however, really concerned about quality output. So in terms of integrity, credibility, and general good quality output, it's really related to my stance in Christ.
Mhm. So these are some of the values that translate in how you do business: integrity,
Correct.
good output. That's good.
Correct.
What is the best part about what you do?
The best part, I don't know, there are many better
Okay, give me
parts.
two. Give me two.
Um, I think one of the highlights of doing what I do is the ability. It's almost like my free ticket to travel.
Okay, nice.
Right? It is the fun part where you go take footage, shoot. You get to, in terms of documentaries and so on, you get to organize it the way you visualize it, and that's the fun part. The fun part is the production aspect of it. Um, the not so fun part, but it can still be fulfilling, is where you get to be your creative self to show your creative abilities um, in post production, where you edit the photos, edit the videos, and there's a level of satisfaction that comes from that. Um, so I give you two there, right? There are
You
many.
did. You did. You did. You give me two. You give me two. So I know you came from humble beginnings, pastor's kid, very humble beginnings, growing up in Guyana. You have a passion for photography, for media productions, and you decided one day, look, you know what, I'm gonna transform this into a business. And you face a lot of challenges, but you've come a long way. What do you tell people who are going through things that are difficult, that seem insurmountable? What advice would you give them?
Well, the advice I would give persons is to understand who you are. I strongly believe this. This is the core of any person who wants to, to make an impact in society. It comes with a whole lot of benefits, the confidence, the ability to deliver, etc. But it only comes when you understand who you are and what purpose you're here for. Uh, and it is said that your gifts, your natural gifts and abilities are indicators to your purpose. So pay attention to what you're good at, your strengths, the best strengths, and try to understand how applicable your natural abilities are in terms of impacting someone's life, someone, in terms of making this world a better place, understanding that there's a mandate, that there's a reason for us being here, and each of us has that ability to really pay attention. They refer to it as the God, well, some say the God deficit, as in there's only that deficit, that place that only God could fill. So when you find yourself, find that thing that only God could fill, He Himself would open up doors for you to execute your purpose and to utilize your gifts and abilities for that. Hence, living in purpose.
Mhm. I like that. And this is a good note on which we can end. Knowing yourself, looking within, figuring out what your strengths and weaknesses are, what your gifts and talents are, and looking for avenues and opportunities to put those talents and gifts to good use. That's good advice, Noel. Thank you so much. I appreciate
My
you
pleasure.
stopping by and sharing with me this little, your story and some knowledge. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. And for those of you who are watching, thank you so much. Until next time, stay inspired.